Welcome back to Critcast, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry about that. It's OBS be like that. It's something hopefully we'll be able to fix before the next adventure. However, Asarak's items lay on the floor over here. His dust, the dust that he crumbled into, no longer remains to be seen. 3 red wizards of Thay stand on these balconies. Casimir stands in front of a fully shattered soulmonger. A dead Atropal sinks slowly into the lava. And the sphere of annihilation also disappears as Asarak.
We're still in initiative though, right?
Disappears. No.
No, we have red wizards to fight.
Unless they're like, oh, there's no reason to kill each other since the thing's gone.
You know what? Hold on.
Okay.
Ooh.
Okay, so Asarak has passed away. So, Doctor, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna try a desperate gambit.
Okay.
First thing that I'm gonna do is Ninja Meows is gonna climb up the wall, go through the door, and as I'm over, like above where Tanari is, first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna strum the mandolin. Wait a minute. There we go. Ugh. Hold on, it's being difficult.
I love this music.
And heal Tanari for 24. At which point, I'm going to remove the Pearl of Power from my pocket, and I'm going to drop it into Tanari's hand and say, "Don't fight the god. Let it embody itself in you."
Which one was the Pearl of Power?
It was the one that I made the saving throw against.
Let me just look it up again. Sorry. It's
But
been
if
a
she
while.
just lets the god inhabit her, then she
Right.
won't need to attune to it.
Right.
Are you forcing this upon me?
No, just making a suggestion. But you can get a spell slot back.
Oh man, which one?
So
was
do
the-
I
which
just
one was the
take
first?
it? 'Cause I just have to touch it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I take
Will tell you
okay,
what
yeah,
happens.
so you decide not to do it. So, as you touch this egg, it's
I what?
this Pearl of Power is actually a petrified grung egg that functions as a Pearl of Power. And as you touch the egg, a tendril of slime rises from its surface and transforms into a frog-like head that bobs towards you. A croaking voice sounds out in your mind.
Dog Dog will help you now.
Okay.
You now have Nong Nong inside of you.
Okay. This seems to fit.
Okay. And you are attuned to a Pearl of Power.
Very nice. Thank you, Doctor.
While this pearl is on your person, you can use an action to speak its command word and regain 1 expended spell slot. If the expended slot was a 4th level or higher, the new slot is 3rd level. Once you've used the pearl, it can't be used again until the next dawn.
Okay.
Okay.
At which point, Ninja Meows is going to dash across the room on the ceiling.
Okay. Do you want to move him so I see? Yeah, gotcha. You know what you're doing. Okay, do that. Okay. All
Can
right.
I speak to the red wizards before I end my turn?
Sure.
Lay down your arms and I'll let you live.
Okay. Alright, anything else?
No, I'm done. That's all of my actions and bonus actions and everything.
Alright, Weirin, what would you like to do?
Well, really want to interrupt the situation out there until I see how it resolves between them. So
The wizards are the next turn after this. I know it doesn't show up on you guys, but
okay. So instead, does anyone have missing health, missing hit points at all?
Tenari does.
Well, shit.
I mean, I do because I was
Well,
pretty
how
low, but
many?
I'm pretty good.
yeah, I mean everybody in this room
She
took
just got
some-
24.
Everybody
Yeah.
in this room took some damage from the Circle of Death.
Because I have 57 out of 79 now.
Yeah.
I am going to move here.
Okay.
Put my hand on Tanari. And cast.
Tenari is currently 15 feet away from you.
What?
Tenari is at the top of the stairs. You are currently at the bottom.
I just moved to get next to her. Isn't she down at the bottom of the
She is
stairs?
currently right here.
Oh, well, that's not what it looks like on my screen.
Uh-oh.
That's strange.
Refresh the page.
Yeah, 1 second. Okay, let's see here. There she is. I will move next to Tanari. And cast a second level cure wound.
Okay.
Beautiful, thank you.
And that's it for me.
All right. The wizards. Of course, Zagmira is no more. And upon Zagmira being no more, they no longer have their main spokesperson, and I can no longer do the fun Winnie the Pooh voice. Thank you, Asarak. How dare me! Okay. So, I don't remember any of the fucking names of the other ones. So one of the males says, "Please don't. We were only following the orders that were given to us, and we care more about our own lives than some stupid crystal that's no longer even around."
Good. Hold that thought.
So because of that,
Have a seat and relax for the moment.
yeah, because of that, they fully like de-aggro, like they take away all signs of any kind of
It's
aggression.
like their queen bee is gone.
They kind of. Once again, we were only following orders, so I guess yes, technically Queen Bee, if that's what you would like to call her. She did have a bit of a sting in her voice, if you do ask me.
B stands for bitch.
Ah. Lest
I know what you guards say behind the barrack doors.
This is the wizards that they're talking to.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. It's also our guards. They're thugs. Guards are a different stat block. Silly goose. Okay. On that, Casimir.
Okay, so
Because
I'm
I need the doctor to decide whether or not he's going to continue aggression towards the wizards.
No, if they're putting their hands down, we can. I mean,
All right.
I'm alright with us canceling out initiative.
I will give everybody else a chance to make a move against or with the wizards as well. So,
I can
Casimir,
get to
what you
here.
I'm good.
I can get to here without dashing.
doing? Okay.
I'll quickly turn back and look at this red wizard and be like, "Oh, you made the right choice. It would have just been too easy." And then I will dash to get over here using my bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm gonna inspect What was left behind here?
You're gonna go into the insect plague. Shouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't be maintaining that spell anymore. Concentrate.
Yeah.
You did
Plus, with
not-
dexterity anyway, right?
It is. I will say you didn't specify that you had taken it off. So technically,
I'll specify that as Casimir was entering that area, I decided perhaps it was time to end this.
All right,
How
fair
about
enough. Fair enough. We'll
Don't touch those, Casimir.
You do see on the ground. His robes, his staff, and his talisman fall to the ground, or on the ground, are on the ground, because they fell when he died.
Okay. So robes, the talisman, and what was the last one?
The staff.
And the staff.
The staff.
It's all caster
having-
loot. I wouldn't mess with that.
Do you think I should, just knock it into the lava?
Don't do that. Let me have a look at it. I know what to do with
Okay.
those.
I'm gonna move over to here, and I'm actually gonna peek my head through this thing.
Okay. Please turn your attention towards the right side of this map. As you get to take a quick look at what is through. This area.
So I'd be looking up.
You'd be looking up through it, yes. So let me tell you about what this is. You look out of the mist into an underground chapel with black basalt pillars and a polished obsidian altar. Resting on the altar is a leather bag the size and shape of a human body, and which appears to have been sewn shut. Beyond the altar, a heavy black drape hangs from an archway. 8 emaciated, green-skinned creatures are attached to the walls of the chapel, each one gazing towards you with a single, baleful eye. The monsters begin to gibber and drool as they shake their manacles, eager to be set free.
Okay. I will pull my head back out, look at the doctor, and be like, there's some evil church with like a black altar and 8 creatures. Yeah, that's not a fun room. Or
Sounds
maybe a very
gross.
fun room. Yeah. Why don't you come take a look?
I think maybe we all ought to go together.
Well, yes, why don't we all trip whatever's in there? So, me looking at the items, did that take an action?
Can't we just exit turn order and all of us move?
I mean, the big thing is, so Lombard's not gonna make any. He's not gonna try to attack the wizards. Tanari, are you gonna try to attack the wizards?
I guess that my vendetta can wait. I really fucking want to,
Okay.
because they put me in my place, but I'm not going to because I'm a team player.
In that case, we are now.
But I
out.
flip them off really aggressively.
Okay. They take 1d0 psychic damage.
Perfect.
So, I would like to interject
Okay.
that as I'm passing the witch's body, can I take the skull from his bones and put it on the head of my quarterstaff?
There is no skull to be taken. The lich has dissolved completely into dust.
Whoa, what a bummer. Okay.
How are you even gonna get over there, Miriam?
I'm gonna walk along the thingy-majiggers like everybody else did.
But how are you gonna get to the final thing?
Yeah, you can't get there from there.
Oh, shit. I guess I can wild shape into an eagle, bro.
First things first, I'm gonna swipe up that talisman. Pretty sure only casters can use that.
Yeah, I'm good on the loot. I just wanted the skull. I'm super bummed.
I have
There's
no way of
also
getting
a
over
robe
there.
and a staff. Well, I can have Ninja Meow's ferry people over there one at a time.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
not so sure that the robe and the staff aren't going to be cursed, though.
Yeah, you should check him out for
What are
sure.
your passives? What's your passive skills other than investigation again?
My passive perception is 14.
If you want to try to figure out what these are, you can roll me a history or an arcana.
Can I help them?
You can.
Are you trained in either of those?
Oh wait, no, I'm looking like nah, I don't.
How about a 23?
23 arcana will tell you what both of these are. The staff is the staff of the Forgotten One.
What's that?
Second. This crooked staff is carved from bone and topped with the skull of a forgotten archmage whom Asarak destroyed long ago. Etched into the skull's forehead is Asarak's rune, which is known on many worlds as a sign of death. Are you holding this staff now?
I'm just looking at it.
You're just looking at it. Okay,
Like I said, I'm not so sure it's not cursed.
fair enough. The robes are not really anything, but that talisman is a talisman of the sphere.
That I'm sure I know what that is. Pretty sure only casters can use that or something, right?
Requires attunement. It doesn't.
That's right, I have an attunement slot free now.
It doesn't say. I think as long as you can attune to it,
Nice.
you're probably all right.
Huh.
Yeah, because it doesn't
This
say.
is-
It doesn't
That
say
means this is the
that.
first edition of Dungeons & Dragons where non-casters can use a Sphere of Annihilation.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't say. It doesn't say there's any other things. You know, it doesn't say.
I was worried Casimir was going to pick it up and it was just going to annihilate him if he tried to use it.
With that being
So the
said,
robe is nothing?
The robe doesn't seem to be anything. It just says that his robe also falls when he turns into dust.
Does it look cool?
Well, I need a outfit because I'm naked.
It
So
is a
Are you
look-
really?
Me and the
Yeah,
doctor.
there's actually Casimir the Doctor and Tanari
I'd say
are
ladies first
technically naked.
should get the robe.
Well, I mean,
I may
she's-
have crabs on my titties, but I ain't got nothing on my crotch.
I have a loincloth that I scavenged in that room.
I think,
I think I have
You can have the
Casimir
rope.
back, too.
I think Casimir's
Casimir's
got-
just swinging red
Free
sauce.
balling it.
I was like,
Some armor and
he-
stuff
he
you guys
crushed
can have.
he crushed the soulmonger just with his
His
Say that's a
glory.
magical attack.
His
I have
pride.
traveler's clothes.
What else does this staff do? Does it cast
Other
spells
armor.
or...
I mean,
Touch it and find out.
so
Am I allowed to look it up?
hold on. Let me just see. Because it was an Arcana check that you used, it can do. It can invoke curse.
Okay.
The bodiless life force of a dead archmage empowers the staff and is imprisoned within it. Which means that if anybody other than Asarak tries to use it, there's a chance that things could go wrong.
Possession.
Well, not even. It doesn't even necessarily. Not necessarily wrong, but it can go not the way you intend it to. It won't kill you. I'll tell you that. and you can use it with one or two hands. I think the other thing I'd have to tell you is, like, if you're holding it is where I'd explain more. Because these things you would gain these things from holding it.
So maybe Casimir's idea of just kicking it into the lava would be the right thing to do after all.
Well, there's a soul that we could potentially let out for good people.
Yeah,
or it's just
exactly.
there for
I
you.
want to try it.
Okay.
Can I? If you guys aren't gonna, I mean,
I'm gonna
like-
kick it into the lava, please.
oh, come on, man.
You don't even have any attunement slots left. You already have like 3 magic staves.
I have an attunement slot open. Thank you.
That would literally give you more magic staves than you have hands for.
I can give my other ones to other people.
As it is.
That one's got a skull on it. I think it's really cool.
As the doctor kicks the staff into the lava, it sinks into the lava. It does not seem to be destroyed by the lava. It
Fuck.
just seems to sink into it. It is now fully under the lava, and the lava, I'll go ahead and tell you, is 100 feet deep.
Lost forever. Alright.
So does that mean we're like below the lithosphere? We're like in the bowels of the earth where there's just tons of lava?
You'd have
Or
to ask,
magma at this depth, right?
You'd have to ask Withers that. He's the one who designed this place. Sorry.
So it could just be near like a vein or something.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could just be at like y equals 12 in Minecraft right now.
Is it sitting on top of the lava or does it sink into the lava?
It's sunk down, but Killer Bishan does say mage handed back.
I don't have mage hand.
I think Tanari does.
Can Tanari reach from there? What's the reach on mage hand?
Not that
30
far.
feet.
Unfortunately, that's not quite good. Not quite far.
I have a
enough.
figurine of wondrous power that I can toss her that'll turn into a fly that she can fly over the lava to allow her mage hand to reach the staff. I'm just saying.
Wait, like a
Is the staff over 10 pounds? Because I don't think I can lift anything over 10 pounds
Oh,
either.
I don't think
It's probably less than 10
honestly, I don't
pounds.
think staffs are usually very heavy.
It depends.
Probably more like 2 pounds, maybe 3.
I'm sorry, I need a second.
No worries. We also do have enough to possibly at least just do a short. It's past midnight. We kind of need to wrap things up, unfortunately. But there is still more to this story that we haven't quite uncovered just yet.
Yep.
I will say it's probably only about a half a stream's worth. So next Wednesday, after we come to a decent stopping point here, if we're going to decide whether or not we're going to get the staff and stuff.
Sorry, my son smashed his toe. I am back.
No worries. We were just talking about how we still have some content left.
Okay, so what's up?
So we need to decide whether or not we're getting the staff or not.
So what do you think, Janari?
I
You-
don't think
you
it's
want
worth
to-
it.
All right, bet. If nobody else wants
Christ.
it, then I can't really get it by myself. So it's a no-go.
Okay. All right. So what's left there are the robes, and then the talisman of the sphere.
I have the talisman.
You have the talisman. The sphere of annihilation reappears in this place where it was.
Everybody clear out.
Guess Casimir will take the ropes then, just put them on. I'm gonna start destroying some of these other phylacteries that are apparently here, since they're now full of treasure.
There are 13 phylacteries on that one. Well, you can try, but simple hitting it's not going to do a damn thing. If you'd like to try to figure out what it does, discovering the key to each one's destruction is going to require a lot of time and very expensive research.
Ah. Okay.
These are Lich's phylacteries. They're not going to be as simple as a quick smash and pass. You know what I'm saying?
Alright, that's fair.
Am I able to use the talisman without attuning to it?
I need an Arcana check from you.
I mean, it shouldn't conjure the sphere back, right, if I'm not attuned to it.
I will say I wasn't supposed to get rid of the sphere. I just flavored it that way because I realized that I shouldn't have gotten rid of the sphere. It should have stayed there. Yep. So you, yeah.
26. Oof.
That took care of it. You can control the sphere of annihilation. You also double your proficiency bonus on that check. And then, since you have control over it, if you start a turn with control over a sphere of annihilation, you can use an action to levitate it 10 feet plus a number of additional feet equal to 10 times your intelligence modifier.
Can I make it disappear?
Nope.
What if I take it? What if I take the talisman off and put it in my pack?
It's not really how it works. You know what? It requires attunement. What am I saying? You'll have to attune to it if you want to actually control it.
That's what I thought.
So, until you attune to it, you can't actually control it. It's just going to remain right where it is until it isn't. Sorry about that.
Hey, Doctor. I don't think I can break these phylacteries, but I see you're playing around with an amulet there. And,
Yeah, I bet it can.
if anything could, it would probably be that.
Likely, yes. I'm gonna have it go into that room with all those monsters in it that you were talking about. It can take point.
The sphere of
Well,
annihilation? Well, you can't
let
control
me
it
just
'cause you
try
have to attune
something.
to it.
Right.
So the sphere's not going to move.
Okay, I'm trying to like go into stealth mode now, and yeah, I'm gonna go through.
All right, we'll do that next week. Fantastic. All right, everybody. Thank you all for joining us. We have destroyed the big bad evil guy.
Everything.
We have killed the Sun Sisters. We killed Withers. We started out these young, fresh-faced, level 1 adventurers back in the port of Nyanzaru, here on a quest to end this death curse by destroying this thing called the Soulmonger. And destroy it, we did. And as well as the man, or the thing, the Lich, responsible for its existence. And the future death god that would have been born given enough time to feed on more souls. That is what an atropole is. It's a baby god. Yeah. So, yeah, thank you all for hanging out with us, everybody. We will be back next week. We have a little bit more that we have to go, and then again, there's some extra stuff after the actual story that we can continue on with, but we'll have to spend some time just building some stuff for that. But we can also do that. But next week there will definitely be at least a shorter stream as we finish up these last few bits. But yeah, congratulations everybody on getting through the Tomb of Annihilation. If I may pat myself on the back a little bit, when I first started playing Tomb of Annihilation, I had played in 1. one shot where I had died before the end of it. So
Same.
we have all come a very long way since the very beginning here. We've gone through a whole Discord server. We've gained and lost some good friends. Thank you to everybody who participated in the time. Thank you even to those who are no longer with us. Thank you to the man who put this all together in the first place. Whether we like him now or not, he's the reason this happened in the first place. Thank you to Milkman, if he's here, for playing Goop so well and hitting so hard through those middle chapters. Thank you to everybody else who joined us. I don't think anybody else was with us. It was just Kyle and Milk at this point. Right?
Thank you,
Thank you.
Keeler
Oh,
Bichon
yeah,
and
thank you
Bobo
for
and
putting
everyone
this
who
on.
tuned in
Also-
so consistently.
Also, thank you, Jalen, if you're here. I'm sorry that
Oh,
I
yeah.
I'm sorry that I forgot you. Thank you for playing Demaya Dawn. It was still don't know exactly why you decided you were just gonna kill all of those Vegapygmies and that Grung, but you did you, and that's what matters. So thank you for being there as well. Again, we'll be back next week for the last little bit of this, but we have been the Crit Cats. Make sure you follow us on our social medias, Twitter, Instagram. Follow the Discord if you haven't done so already. There will be a link showing up in the chat as well. Make sure you also subscribe to the YouTube channel. Check out all of the past Tomb of Annihilation and Descent into Avernus streams on YouTube. Great background noise, if nothing else. I mean, I'd like to say I made some fantastic music. If nothing else, maybe you could listen to that. These 3 songs will also be posted in the Discord probably tomorrow, because I'm gonna go straight to bed after this. But yeah. So thank you all again for being here. We have been Crit Cats, and we will see you next week for the final little wrap up of Tomb of
Epilogue.
Annihilation.